Now in high definition, this is an ABC7 News special report.
You're watching an ABC7 News special report where in just a few moments, IBE officials will announce changes for next year's Black Expo, where 10 people were shot this weekend while attending this year's summer celebration. As you see behind me, the news conference is about to get started, and stepping up to the microphone right now is IBE Chairman Tanya.
We are proud of the fact that the 2008 and 2009 summer celebrations were incident-free. That's why Saturday's situation deeply disturbed all of us. IMPD did a remarkable job of containing the situation and quickly and safely dispersing the crowd. Working around the clock, police successfully identified a person of interest and arrested him within 48 hours. We are all indebted to the city and IMPD for the way they have handled the situation. Today we are here to talk about Indiana Black Expo's commitments to once again achieving incident-free events throughout summer celebration. Over the 40-year history, we have worked with the city, law enforcement, and downtown officials to plan and execute successful programs. We attract hundreds of thousands of people to our community for the event that raises money to support our year-round youth and family programs. Each year, once summer celebration concludes, we take a long, hard look at the events and begin to make plans for the next year. This year, our emphasis will be directed to safety and security, especially with events that attracted youth downtown. We know how important summer celebration is to the ongoing ability of Black Expo to deliver our programs throughout the year. We also understand the dynamics of large-scale events, an attractive downtown, and thousands of youth. To best address these issues, and more importantly, identify, discuss, and recommend alternatives, a group with shared interests and commitments should be organized, and that's what we intend to do. Today, we're announcing the formation of a summer celebration task force that will represent a number of stakeholders and will study, evaluate, and recommend various safety options for large-scale downtown events that attract youth. The City of Indianapolis and IMPD support this approach and have recommended individuals who will work with us. We will also have others who represent downtown businesses as well as faith-based groups. One of the groups that will be involved is the 10-Point Coalition of Indianapolis. Others who have already agreed to participate are Deputy Mayor Olgin Williams, IMPD Deputy Chief Darrell Pierce, IMPD Commander Karen Arnett, and Indiana State Police Major Jeff Walker. Mark Miles, President and CEO of Central Indiana Corporate Partnership, Don Welsh, CEO of the Indiana Convention and Visitors Association, Tamara Zahn, CEO of Indianapolis Downtown Inc., and Jeff Sweet of the Greater Indianapolis Hotel and Lodging Association have also agreed to serve. We expect to complete the roster by the end of this week and will issue a release with more details at that time. The task force will review all recommendations, including a proposed safety zone and time changes for our youth-related events. Because Saturday's incident raises a nationwide issue that involves youth violence, Black Expo will also take a leadership role to identify and evaluate ways in which we can address these issues. We plan to work together with other prominent organizations and groups like the Indianapolis Urban League, 100 Black Men, the Social Status of African American Males, various mentoring agencies, the concerned clergy, and our university partners to look at the root causes of youth violence, identify solutions, and enhance existing quality programs or implement new ones. Finally, I want to let you know that after 40 years, summer celebration continues to bring value to our community. With our health screenings, an average of 35,000 screenings each year, our job fairs and entrepreneur and educational workshops, our faith, cultural, and entertainment programming, we inform and encourage young men and women, their parents, and their families. Also, summer celebration continues to annually generate nearly $25 million in economic spending for the city of Indianapolis. We are enthused about continuing summer celebration and continuing to accomplish our mission next year and in the years ahead. Thank you, and at this time, I will invite Reverend Charles Ellis to the podium to talk about the 10-Point Coalition.
Thank you. It is our pleasure as the Indianapolis 10-Point Coalition to stand with Indiana Black Expo, who have been for 40 years an integral part of our community, not just like to echo the sentiments that Black Expo has been invaluable to our community and uplifting our community, responsible for millions of dollars coming into the Indianapolis community, and helped countless youth through scholarships, training, and programs that have had an incalculable positive effect on the community of Indianapolis. So certainly I just want to indicate or say that no way should the actions of a few knuckleheads nullify all the good work that has been done by Indiana Black Expo that they have done in the past and they continue to do. And we are honored to stand with them in their efforts to address new challenges. It's a new day and there are new challenges. And so we're happy to stand with them. As the Indianapolis 10-Point Coalition, it is our mission to address critical issues within the community. And one of the ways we do this is through our faith walks. We're in the communities every weekend, walking and dealing with crime-challenged communities and talking to those individuals and asking them and trying to get them to change to positive life ways and positive actions to lead a life of crime. That's what our charge is, and that's what we do. We work closely with Indiana Black Expo and IMPD downtown in crowd control and functioning as a buffer a lot of times between the officers and the students, the officers and the youth. And for the most part, most of the youth cooperate and they comply. But we're there, and you'd be surprised how the dynamic changes when parents are there. The dynamic changes when preachers are there. The dynamic changes when pastors are there. In fact, just this year, we were talking to a group of individuals. One young man had his pants hanging down, and we ran into his father. And immediately his father looked at him and he pulled his pants up. The dynamic changes when parents are there. And so I don't think we've been doing the wrong thing. We might need to do more of what we have been doing. And certainly we look forward to meeting with the task force, sitting on the task force and putting our ideas together. But this is a clarion call to all that are concerned. Parents, adults, pastors, churches. We don't have to wait for another incident. We need your presence downtown. There are too many unsupervised youth running around downtown. Youth need somewhere to go. They need a plan. Direct them where they ought to go. And we need parents need to be down there. If you send your youth down there, you need to be down there as part of the faith patrol. The dynamic changes when parents are involved, when concerned adults are involved, when the faith community is involved. So I challenge all the faith leaders, all the pastors, to get a team ready. We don't have to wait for the next incident, but to get a team ready. We'll be ready. We'll help facilitate that process with the Front Porch Alliance and the administration. We'll do anything that's necessary to answer the challenge that has been put before us. One more thing parents can also do. Teach your kid the basics of dignity and respect. When talking with officers, when talking with adults, just treat them with dignity and respect. It's no less than we expect them to give you. It's the same thing you want to give them. These are little things, but they go a long way in helping to make events safer, the streets safer. Thank you.
And at this time, we'll take a few questions.
One of the things pops up whenever there's an incident expo is the question of...
Now to wrap up this news conference, we're live down at the Indianapolis Arts Garden at Circle Center Mall. We will continue to bring you the latest developments on the IndyChannel.com as well as on First at 5. Thanks for watching. I'm Cameron Ridle, and have a great day.